Abusia Ghana police squad ni binum die say die ebinum wi aso. Hey, that is some Mike Tyson type of vibe.
Judith, on the 29th of February 2024, found herself in what she describes as a nightmare she can never forget.
GH1 for a report be about lady bia na so for etwa by police officer and then the how you try na so na. It's just mind blowing.
My boyfriend was arrested at the Committee 1 police station. So I went there to, ask about what was happening or the reason why he was arrested. And then they told me to sit at the visiting area.
And the Ghana Police Service only responded after GH1 come make that report. And we heard that UTSM na is just mad. Pure torture sanctioned by the Ghana Police. Damn. Video.
And he told me that he doesn't know the reason why he has been arrested, and so we should wait for the crime commander at the Committee 1 police station. And then the CID Suputo came to pick me up to the Committee 8 police station. They didn't tell me why I was being arrested or anything. He just came, Committee 8. He came and then handcuffed me before he moved me.
Now that is just crazy. I know, sir, there are so many investigations at police for here. They have many sources, they got to track all of them down. And this lady by police station, say a chine boy, baba be ni entia ya chine boy no. And then mama no kwakwa na visitors room. Or te what my community 1. Out of nowhere, I found from community 1 to community 8. And then Okoya Mose, she is part of the criminal gang na. Ni kunu no mo suspect ni kunu na match no. And because of that intino, such as say Okanokure. Nokura won't know anything about. This story, the more it goes on, the crazier it gets.
When we got to the Committee 8 police station, he then asked me about a guy named Survivor, which I told him I don't know the person. And then he said I was lying. And then I was sitting on a plastic chair. He boots me on the ground and then boots my back like 2 times. So I was sitting on the floor. And then he boots me again. And then asked me again if I knew the boy.
Now you just think about that. It's like right now under Dampare, and there are some maybe a police officers it doesn't make sense. Okay, what won't you say yo? They kill with impunity, nothing happens to them. And even the families they go through these ordeals, just say. And no one say you send the delegation, no. Police officer kumase because the girlfriend will feel like we're cheating, simple like that. And they got in court, police officer. Police officer kuobi wo nkranza Albert. You say Albert am robber and inti omokuno. Chese time and time again. Now there are even stories right now trending about police officer what shoot to be. All the time it happens and you don't really see the serious punishment here. Police officers you go through. I know that some of them get some punishment. But ultimately at the end now they train little na so no. You can't do that to a Dunia bank abenisa. So atia konyam no bi sa question one say wabutu na to form or to form still na gusu butu no. Police form was we know say that dey say nim. God almighty.
And I told him that I don't know the boy. I've never heard of the name. He went to take the metal they use in their offices. Mostly they used to create a hole in their books. Placed it on my ear. And then asked me again about the boy. And then the laborer worker also came in and was like, I should say the truth, or else I would be sent to Insanwum.
Now I understand they say, you gotta extract the truth somehow. But torture is not allowed by any Ghana police officer to extract the truth in, circumstances even like this. It's crazy. Nipa na kasa ne ba it's not like some kokochi no. Ono na ba we bisa se die ntia mache ne boy atum. And then tomorrow se wa ba na se ne boy ni dia then it's likely so nim hu bi. Then let's try and get information from the lady. Hwade we ya o se ya o de so na so. One fan so ha no aka se e bia. Imagine ade de bob belt mutokuro type of thing. Now they are so ba so and then se wan ka no kra. And then the idiot no went ahead and pulled it. God.
And I told the laborer worker that I don't know the boy his boss is asking me about. Then he pulled the metal. He pulled it to my right side. So it was paining me, and then I was giving him my ear because he was pulling it. He clipped it and then he pulled it. So at the end, he pulled it hard, and then my ear cut off and then fell on the ground. And I screamed and I was crying.
Already, Jamie. Easy, and this person, you know, it had to take GH1 to do a report about this and send a police from penning for Echo family. No. You see how crazy this thing is? The police are there to protect and serve. It's just a come on. Now I found the way they are so biason. Say ya de ye nsakeke so waso kura twini si ahwe ne ya eye. Now the dade aso biaso wa twia manate. Aden.
And I was like, you're asking me of a person and I don't know the person. Are you trying to make me forcefully say, I know the person? And then he was like, the person is a friend of my boyfriend, so I must know the person.
Wait, so. This police officer is a serious idiot to Ankasa. Nyansa bi any team. Obi boy, nentina enyo ono Ankasa mpokra na downfall. Ne boyfriend na downfall. So must you know any person be our boyfriend or girlfriend or come in contact with? What kind of crazy kind of interrogation is that? And also started that ben Ghana. Oh, I understand that even the boyfriend ne kra na wo ye ne sa. At least if the truly I am robber, and e bi okoku obi, and I will pay ne accomplices. And if you use that capital tactics now fine, and no kra is not good. But not obi about police station. So I will be saying you to a boyfriend, and then you do this to that person. One question is all robu. You do this to that person. Come on.
So in the night, he came back and told me that there's some robbery that went on the 30th of January at the Committee 8 area.
Nti why we nyina awie no ansa na afre no ba be kire girl no ne akuranti a ema ne hwehwe person na o se o kai onim se e bia girl ni nim no a ode ade aso na so atwe ate no beforehand no wanka ne aye no mpokura nkire girl no watete na so hwe no oja no hokwoye and then later samba back, and this happened based on girl nsem no it happened with police station. And they just a yanchi police officer na ntumu ye sen jan ready nyame ye jan man say ne nam because no one actually saw say you're wrong. Oh, there be. And
that they stole a white van, and I was involved in that robbery. And then I told him that I've never heard of a Committee 8 robbery or anything as such. He then took a he went for a paper and a pen, and then he came. He wrote some things down, and then he told me to thumbprint. I knew he then, because the paper was a statement paper, so I knew it was some statements in it. I was like, I don't know what you've written in the statement, and so I would not want thumbprint it. And then he said if I don't thumbprint it, he would chop off the other left ear.
My goodness, Yehovah, you're ready now. So I'm even short of words, Charlie. And this person now, can say, is pregnant too. Oh, Debbie. You see, ni panenyem, or tia kunyaso, and a butu money to from here, and you kick, you went on kicking the lady. A brown him. Even if so name crana, that wasn't, you don't even need to know. So on your manner on him to not do that. Because you don't do that too. A fellow citizen. I was swear an oath to serve, to protect. And you are the same person, causing that harm to the person now, as your protector. The entire police station, panyin bien one yansa when it team out with Timbabe who say, okay, ni akwa we is wrong. It goes against your training, how we operate. It goes against it all. So that police officer, as you yinadi, and I say, you're suspending a kakra. Your man ho kwa manene namho. And then later signed by back, Baba threatened the lady says one coffee up whoever that survivor is now. Na so half na so other half or best Hey.
And I was frightened because I hadn't done anything and my ear was chopped off. So I wouldn't want the other one to be also chopped off, and so I thumbprinted it.
Yeah, Bushia, that's kind of the same thing because this is false confession. This won't stand in any court. Because I could say nipa no any man here near here. Because first of all, what can nipa na so? What they yes what champo is not like that's a kind of trying to show. What they are there so action. That is just crazy. And no dance, what's your baby threatening? Say, or the people be aba. One ton printy people, na manam, yes, or no one no myself, what kind of watch that. Ubesi chana so far to I cannot watch me. Nipa him already now she's scared. No one is there with her. That is what at least I'm thinking. And oh Yehovah. Hey. And all this, still the police force did nothing.
Andrew Kate, a legal practitioner who took her case pro bono, is concerned about the disinterest in the case by the police, despite attempt to get a response from them.
Now, in this GH1 video, no my lady, no lawyer, when your lawyer, I take the case pro bono for free. I dear boy lady, I hope so we get actual justice and my lady, and even forget about justice. This should be like an ear for an ear type of, type of shish. Kawena kiamane sa klepono. No, they are so the same police officer and so Nanka wa chatting, nanka wa a feeling like.
Yakuma's mother, Mary Zoka, wants the Inspector General to intervene.
Later down the line, family members from Lady family, they were talking about. So we hear justice for Akorano and all that.
What I want is justice. I will plead with him. I know Dampare can do this. He's a man of justice.
I think this crowd ain't sharing here justice, sir. This here like an ear for an ear. That is justice. No police officer need now go to, and he being a police officer, that thing basically is going to happen. Even though what them crana or boys, nothing bad will happen to him or police station or them. These are the people that they need like serious jail term to deter other police officers from going that same route.
When I did find out that I was pregnant, I didn't quite do anything that would stress me or stress the baby as well, like crying and screaming and all those things. Anytime I feel sad to cry or something, I just say, I have this baby in me. If I cry on top of the baby, it must affect it. So I then calm down and then cope with everything.
Part 2 of the video, GH1 for the buy, they talk about, say, lady, say, well, lose you even the self-confidence on Timen Quabontin because or Quabontia, a month for being who now, so maybe as an idea in a year was a month for a new story, so no back say, oh, I am robber, and I hear channel. You see, all these things in the idea we are it, and this person still not signing.
I don't even go out. I don't meet people apart from you guys. I don't really interact with anybody because everybody wants to know the reason why your ears is gone. And then some will be already speculating and then saying things they've already heard somewhere, and then they'll be like, she's an armed robber, that's why her ears is off, without really knowing the details of the story. It's really hard because I've even lost my self-confidence. How I used to, vibe and then everything. It's like now I've been put in a shell.
Nti part 2 no and almost saying say after say omukokoye GH1 koye that report no and after the police in penny for call ma mini fee credit fee ko kire and say, oh, it's not like some case no ma forget it. Now they are working behind the scenes. Bullshit. It took the come on.
After our report on Judith's ordeal on April 3, the Police Management Board responded with a visit to the family. Judith's auntie, Genevieve Money, shared the details of the meeting with the news team.
They came, we met them, we talked to them. What they said was they want to plead. It's not that they've left the case, but the case, they are still holding the case and they'll seek for justice for my little girl.
The only way mom yes and Dampare akwa and was at the end happen ya man for bring attention was no. Let's stop it, send a bay and think baby. That's part of the reason why you couldn't abet. Ewon Kranzan, they said Dampare na kasa went there. Adie bi be get more media attention. Dampare tried to stop it. What you say enko baby. That's part of the reason why I waste story by then obi akura nim. So the police officers never cared. GH1 acquired report and started say blow up, and then they had to send people to go and calm down waters. This is crazy. Police officers shouldn't get, take the laws into their own hands and just act anyhow. They kill with impunity. Charlie, this is sad. I really hope so. Benya actual justice. Naka ya mano clip no the thing so na kwa no so the scene so be naka wati. I'm really hoping the police or and the lawyer will get a serious compensation for the lady for the ordeal now we'll go through because it's madness. See a police force in a car, then they will start learning something. Damn. Tap say number 1 mobile app was able just send this car come for Ghana. So Europe, US and Canada. Right now, good news on Modiaba. There be the good news ba. China with the good news by Netherlands. Say with ideal payment, waiting there send this car a man here easy for a month for Netherlands. Right now we UK, I'm going to introduce a wallet system. We bet me store with Sika, to wallet and so to send your mobile money wallet. Now for the time so say person send this car kumo bia. Na ne ya tie free wallet no na nyesa time bia no say kwakwa free credit card so and now bank account and then we send there as always very simple. This wallet system right now is active UK nko we tap send as time goes on na busia on be biem am obi anya access to it say na be ya person send this car from one so wallet mu a ubetimi asend kai hu se jaga 4 bitters abusia latest bitters in town amanfo etwa bi no omudi nwa dance e pan nubu na ewo ma ade teten wapom e ma wo no ma feel like okay we ye smooth e sounds we body no mu adwuma no abusia jaga 4 uraga na ba bi etwitwa kakra ubenya bi atwa me kanisa yeah just go do for kanisa ba bi e ton sana VC10 was me pe jaga 4 na e de amanu watwa na ko da bi you go pay so definitely no trash when you better home. Vical 20 a draw benoma bushia be fight against ya dear virus say what body mean and never see a build the immune system. Let there be a wire fit and strong. What I know vical on a daily basis ya dear a two say no chem because what build the immune system na na strong say ya dear be aba e be fight against ya dear no heavily ankasa. So abuja uragana pharmacy shop be a benya vical 20 ni be out from Joy Industries. You're that good. And the video, no, thanks for watching. Subscribe, do all the good stuff. Till we meet again, Abusia. Adios.